Arun ran barefoot down the dusty road, clutching a torn notebook against his chest as the evening wind stung his face. Behind him, a group of boys laughed. "Hey, dreamer!" one shouted. "Where are you running to?" "To buy the moon with your empty pockets." Their laughter echoed through the narrow lanes of Nandipur. Arun didn't turn around. He just kept running until he reached the quiet riverbank, the only place where he could breathe without judgment. He dropped to his knees beside the water, his eyes burning. "Maybe they're right," he whispered. "Maybe dreams are for the rich." The reflection in the water stared back at him, tired, hopeless, yet still alive with a faint spark. A calm voice came from behind. "Why does such a young face look so defeated?" Arun turned to see an old man in simple white clothes, Master Dev, the village's retired teacher, known for his wisdom. "Master," Arun said quietly, "everyone says I'm foolish to dream big. I have nothing. Not money, not support. My family can barely eat." Master Dev smiled gently and sat beside him. "And yet, you still dream?" Arun nodded weakly. "I can't stop. I want to build something that changes everything for us. But every time I talk about it, people laugh." The old man reached into his bag and pulled out a small copper mirror, old but shining in the fading sunlight. "Look into this," he said. Arun hesitated, then lifted it. "What do you see?" "I see me," Arun replied. "Look deeper," Master Dev said softly. "Do you see the pain in your eyes?" "Yes," Arun murmured. "Now, look beyond it. What's behind the pain?" Arun stared longer. For a moment he thought he saw something move, a flicker like fire behind glass. "I see, something burning," he said, surprised. "That fire," said Master Dev, "is belief. Most people lose it because others throw dust on their mirror. Doubt, fear, ridicule. But if you keep cleaning it with your actions, that fire will light your path even in the darkest nights." Those words sank deep into Arun's heart. He took the mirror carefully and nodded. "I won't let the fire go out." From that day, everything changed. Every morning he went to school. Every evening he washed glasses and served tea at a roadside stall. On weekends, he learned how to repair radios and mobile phones from a local mechanic. And every night, when the whole village slept, Arun sat under a flickering bulb, studying until his eyes could no longer stay open. His stomach often growled from hunger, but he ignored it. His mirror stayed beside him, reminding him why he started. Sometimes he whispered to it, "I'll make it, I promise." But the road wasn't easy. His mother fell ill one monsoon and the family couldn't afford medicine. His father's crops dried up. There were days Arun thought about giving up. One night, in tears, he said, "Master Dev, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the world was right about me." The next morning, as he wiped tables at the tea stall, he remembered his teacher's words. "Keep cleaning the mirror with your actions." He clenched his fists and got back to work. Years passed. Arun's repair skills became known across Nandipur. He saved enough to rent a small shop, Arun Repairs. Slowly, he bought better tools, treated every customer with respect, and never stopped learning. With time, one shop became 2, then 3. He began designing his own line of mobile accessories under the name ArunTech. The same villagers who had laughed at him now waited outside his office hoping for a job. One of them, the boy who had once mocked him, said awkwardly, "Arun Bhai, can you teach me what you learned?" Arun smiled kindly. "Of course. Everyone deserves a start." One afternoon, as Arun was arranging boxes in his new store, an old voice called from the door. "So, the fire still burns?" It was Master Dev. Arun rushed forward and touched his feet. "Guruji," he said, his voice thick with emotion, "it burns brighter than ever." Master Dev looked around, pride glinting in his eyes. "You see, my boy, the world tries to make poor children think small, but those who dare to think big rewrite their story. You cleaned your mirror with your sweat, your courage and your faith." Arun smiled. "You gave me that mirror, Master. Without it, I would have believed them." The old man chuckled softly. "The mirror was just glass. The fire was always inside you." As the evening sun painted the shop gold, Arun lifted the old mirror once more. His reflection smiled back, confident, steady, unstoppable. He turned to his young apprentices and said, "Remember this. Dreams aren't measured by what's in your pocket, but by what's in your heart. Protect that fire. Feed it every day. If you felt even a spark of that fire tonight, share this story with someone who needs hope. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with one dream you're not giving up on. Because maybe, just maybe, your next chapter begins today.